everyone, this is Colleen Lemma, Starseed Astrologer and Spiritual Messenger from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. Here to do your weekly angel card reading for Monday, November 4th through Sunday, November 10th, 2019. For this week's weekly reading, we'll be using the Power Angel Tarot deck by Radley Valentine for the main message for everyone. And your special message card this week, depending on your stone of choice, will be coming from the Archangel Divination deck. Just a reminder that this is the first full week of this new month of November, so if you would like a whole overview of the entire month of November, including astrological highlights, the numerology vibration, as well as messages from our angels and guides for the month, please make sure you go onto my YouTube channel and watch that November angel card reading. So let's go ahead and start by looking at your stones of choice for this week. Now, these three stones are stones that I purchased when I was on my birthday weekend getaway before my birthday in a town called Bandon, Oregon, which was on the coast. And this one is called Mexican Fire Agate. And I don't know if you can see, but it's a beautiful reddish-orange stone, a deep reddish-orange stone. Almost looks like carnelian, but in fact is Mexican Fire Agate. And this stone is really great for energetic protection, especially energetic protection that repels any kind of what we call psychic vampires. Sorry, I had a hard time getting that out there. And what that is someone that emotionally and or physically drains our energy and our life force. So again, energetic protection. It's also a great stone that gives you courage to follow your own path. Okay, the second stone of choice is called petrified wood, and this is petrified wood from Bandon, Oregon, on the coast, on the ocean. First time I saw the ocean, and it was just beautiful, just gorgeous, very refreshing and energizing. Now, the petrified wood, you would think it would be light and like an amber, that's the tree resin from a tree, but it's not. It in fact feels like a real stone, and this is a beautiful slate blue with some gray in it. And the petrified wood helps one it helps you to feel unstuck, in other words. So if you're feeling stuck in moving forward, this is a stone that helps you to feel unstuck and helps you to undertake a new path and a new direction. Don't know why I'm feeling a little tongue-tied here today. And then the last stone of choice, and even though I purchased this from Bandon, Oregon, this is actually a Lake Superior agate. And I bought this because, of course, my home state is Michigan. I was born and raised in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, on the border of Lake Superior. I went there often, so I thought, why not? Why not get a Lake Superior agate? And the Lake Superior agate is one that helps with physical and emotional balance. So if you're feeling physically and emotionally unbalanced, this would be a great stone. It's also a stone that helps with courage, concentration, and clarity. I like to call that the 3 C's: courage, concentration, and clarity. So again, your stones of choice for this week are the Mexican Fire Agate, the petrified wood from Bandon, Oregon, and the Lake Superior agate. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the astrology for the week. There's not a lot of major aspects happening, but we do start out the week with kind of a bang. On Monday the 4th and Tuesday the 5th, depending on what part of the world you're in, and even no matter where you are in the world, I think this is going to take effect probably for a good portion of both of those days anyway, is Mars the Warrior in a challenging aspect to Pluto the Transformer. Now, Mars is a planet of energy, action, forward movement. He's considered the warrior planet, as I said. He's in the sign of Libra right now, which is not the most comfortable place for Mars the Warrior, because Libra is all about balance and peace and equality and being kind. And not only is he uncomfortable there, but now he's in this challenging aspect to Pluto. And Pluto is this very powerful planet, rules power and control issues, death and rebirth, transformation, regeneration, transmutation. And the other interesting thing about this particular aspect is that We're in Scorpio season, as I've talked about for October and even into the November monthly angel card reading. We're still in the Scorpio energy. And the ruling planet of Scorpio is Pluto, but Pluto is the modern ruler of Scorpio. We also have an ancient planetary ruler of Scorpio because Pluto wasn't discovered until 1930. So before 1930, what did astrologers attribute Scorpio to as far as the planetary ruler? It was Mars. So we have two planets, both ruling that transformative, death and rebirth, powerful sign, intense sign of Scorpio, and they're challenging one another. So this can be rather interesting. It can be to become more aware of your surroundings, and this isn't to put any fear or anything like that, but in other words, people might be a little bit more explosive on an emotional level. Things might build up with Pluto. Pluto to me feels like a volcano where the energy and the pressure builds up, and then all of a sudden there's this explosion of lava, so to speak, and this is where the transformation and transmutation occurs with Pluto. But, even Mars, again, being that warrior planet and being in the sign of relationships, because Libra rules relationships and partnerships, there may be some unexpected challenges that arise. And this isn't just in romantic partnerships, but it can be in business partnerships or friendship partnerships or one-on-one relationships with our family members. But there seems to be something coming to a head here. And it does feel like it's a little bit challenging, but yet the opportunity to transform something or move through something is indicated here. So again, we want to also, just be aware of your surroundings. People might drive a little bit more aggressively on the roads, and maybe in work situations, they might just be more forthcoming with speaking before they think, so their words can be a little bit frustrated or angry, if you will. So there's all kinds of ways that this could play out, and it's just to be aware during this time period of that potential for whatever this challenge is all about. Now we skip all the way to Friday the 8th, and on Friday the 8th we have the Sun, which is still in Scorpio, so we still have that Scorpio emphasis, but it's in a positive aspect to Neptune, and Neptune, of course, is that spiritual planet that rules the spiritual realm, things unseen. It does rule confusion and illusion, but it can rule the magical universe as well, in our dreams. And with the Sun being in Scorpio, this is the lens through which we're shining our light right now. The Sun is how we shine our light, and we're shining it through that transformative, intense, emotional, empathic, powerful sign of Scorpio right now. But even so, like I said, this is a positive aspect with Neptune. And there could be something very deeply magical that could happen on this day. And Scorpio does rule other people's money and personal resources. So there could be some sort of magical blessing that comes in of a financial nature. At the very least, there just could be some sort of magical blessing in regards to you owning your power, because again, Scorpio rules our sense of power, disempowerment, or empowerment. So we want to definitely spiritually empower ourselves and take the steps and hold the emotions and the belief systems on and around that day. And every day, really, we want to hold that energy. But this is going to be a time where we could really feel spiritually empowered. And then as far as any other aspects that are occurring, like I said, it's kind of a light week as far as major astrological aspects. But also on Friday, when the Sun connects with Neptune, the Sun is also making a positive sextile aspect to Saturn. Saturn is making a positive sextile aspect to Neptune. And on Saturday, the next day, Mercury, which is retrograde in Scorpio right now, is making a sextile aspect to Pluto. Now, the sextile aspects, and I don't often bring them up in my weekly readings because there's usually a lot of other things going on with major aspects, but the sextile is considered a minor aspect. And it's an aspect of opportunity. And with aspects of opportunity, with the sextile aspects, we have to really look for and take advantage of the opportunity when it presents itself. if we don't see it, if we're not aware of it, if we don't look for it, search for it, then that opportunity, whatever that opportunity is about, depending on the planets involved, that opportunity could pass us by. So this is a time over the weekend here to be open to new opportunities. And with the sun connecting with Saturn in a sextile, and of course, the sun is in Scorpio, Saturn is in Capricorn. It could be something of a business nature. Both of those signs are business oriented and or works towards their goals and, takes the steps necessary to get to the top of wherever it is that they want to go in life, especially in the career path, life path, destiny path. And then Saturn is sextile to Neptune. So it brings in, again, this kind of magical aspect of needing to surrender and needing to allow and needing to be receptive and receive what the universe is giving to us. It can also bring something spiritual into manifestation, because Neptune rules that magical spiritual realm, but Saturn rules manifestation. So there's an opportunity to maybe manifest something. Maybe there's an opportunity to manifest money. Maybe there's an opportunity to manifest a career goal, or manifest something within regards to a project that we're working on. And then on Saturday, with Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, sextile to Pluto, Mercury rules our mind, the mental realm, our thoughts, ideas, and communications, and Pluto rules the deep shadow side, the subconscious, again, this deep sense of power within us. This can be a really great time to reflect and contemplate and empower ourselves through our own thoughts and through our own ideas and through our own belief systems, and maybe to heal some old subconscious patterns on a deep, deep level. So that's what's indicated with the astrology for this week. Let's go ahead and take a look at the message from our angels and guides. So the first card here, okay, we start out with a pretty powerful card, and this is Major Arcana 16 with Change Your Life, Archangel Chamuel. Archangel Chamuel is the archangel that helps us with our life purpose, and he's also the archangel that helps us with soulmate relationships of all kinds. Now, this in the traditional tarot deck is the Tower card. The Tower card is usually indicated as some sort of external circumstance or situation that is radically changing around us, outside of us, that causes great changes within us. And as it says, change your life. Let's read the message on the bottom of this card. It says, a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination and embrace the opportunities that change brings. Now, remember, we started out the week with that powerful Mars square Pluto. And the Tower card, or the Change Your Life card here, definitely indicates a Mars challenging or square Pluto kind of energy. So not really surprising to see this. Again, it's not to be feared. It's not to get anxious about. This is about the universe stepping in, and this can be you stepping in to make the changes too, but oftentimes this is the universe stepping in to redirect your life in some way, to make some sort of change that's necessary. Sometimes it feels like the carpet is being pulled out from under you. So there's some sort of radical shift or change or redirection that's happening. Again, it's usually in the situations and circumstances or even the relationships around you, and then that causes the great change within you here. Okay, let's take a look at the next card. And the next card is the Four of Raphael. In the traditional tarot, this would be the Four of Cups. And the number 4, numerologically speaking, sometimes feels a little restrictive and limiting. I always liken it to a box that has 4 corners. It's not very flexible. It is very solid and secure, and it stands firm on the ground, but it's not very malleable. It doesn't allow for changes of directions and new energies coming in. So the Four of Raphael can be a restriction within the emotional body, feeling limited within being able to express your feelings. There's some sort of feeling of sometimes depression with the Four of Cups or Four of Raphael, or frustration that goes along with it. Let's go ahead and read the bottom of the card. It says, seek out other possibilities. Well, right away, before I even go on, this is interesting because I believe the Change Your Life card said something about possibilities. Let's go ahead and look at that again. Oh, it says embrace the opportunities that change brings. And the first line here says, seek out other possibilities. And then it goes on to say, look for the magic in life and be aware of your own emotions. So partly I feel like with Mars square Pluto, we definitely want to have a rein on our emotional reactions with people and how we might communicate those emotional feelings or reactions within us. Again, it's not to put a lid on it. You know, again, there can be this feeling of restriction and limitation, like maybe we can't talk about our feelings. Conversely, maybe it just starts to spill out of us, and we need to be able to secure the energy more before we speak it, or be a little bit more objective, if you will. The number 4 can be a very objective number. Be objective when you're speaking about what's going on within you rather than emotionally reacting. So again, seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Look for the magic in life. That sun in a positive connection to Neptune on Friday. And with all of those sextile opportunities that come in with those other varying planets on Friday and Saturday, there could be some sort of magical happening. But again, we have to seek it out, just like it says, seek out the possibilities. So, you know, don't allow the beginning of the week and that Mars square Pluto to color the end of the week with the sun in a positive connection, or what we call a trine connection to Neptune, because by the weekend things can start to feel a little bit better. And if we allow even magical, but sometimes we have to look for that, or believe in that and have faith in that to be able to see what those blessings or possibilities are all about. And then the last card here, okay, we have another major arcana, and this is major arcana number 18, the moon with Archangel Haniel. And Archangel Haniel is the archangel that helps us with our increased psychic perceptions or psychic abilities, as well as healing abilities. And it seems like I have a memory of either in the November monthly reading that was done not too long ago, or maybe in last week's weekly reading, that the moon card came up then too. So it seems to be showing up a lot lately, this moon card. And the moon rules our emotions, our feelings, subconscious patterns, our intuitions, our gut feelings, our heightened and increased psychic sensitivity. So all of these things, and some of them are positive, and some of them, again, dealing maybe with the shadow side of the subconscious fears and anxieties and old patterns, can be sometimes not so positive. So let's read the message at the bottom. The opportunity, there's that word opportunity again, the opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. So when I read the opportunity to improve your plans, I immediately thought of, or got a flash of, that Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, in that sextile aspect, that aspect of opportunity to Pluto. You know, Mercury retrograde is a time to improve our plans. It's a time to redo, reorganize, restructure, and so on and so forth, you know, as far as redoing things. So this is a perfect time with Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, the sign that's ruled by Pluto, in a sextile aspect to Pluto, to transform the way you're thinking about things, to transform the way you communicate with yourself and other people, to transform your ideas, your plans. So there's definitely, during this Mercury retrograde and during this week and even beyond, while Mercury is still retrograde, the time to restructure, rework, transform, I want to say retransform those ideas and plans and projects and situations and goals that you have going on in your life. Again, the moon says use your intuition, tap into that inner intuition, call on Archangel Haniel to assist you with being more aware and listening to your own inner intuition. And don't let the shadow side of your subconscious fears and anxieties get in the way, because it seems like we might be a little bit emotionally thrown off balance. Perhaps it starts because of the Change Your Life or Tower card at the beginning of the week, and that Mars squaring Pluto at the beginning of the week. But there's an ability to heal on a deep emotional level if we recognize the opportunity to do so. So let's go ahead and take a look at your special message card depending on your stone of choice. Okay, so for those of you that chose the Mexican fire agate. Okay, so let's give this a little shuffle for a moment. Taking a deep breath. Mexican fire agate. This one's calling my attention. Mexican fire agate, spiritual understanding with Archangel Raziel. And it says, I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. First thing I get is that there's hope. There's hope for whatever's going on in your life. There's hope that lies ahead. We have this beautiful white dove here at the top, a symbol of peace, purity, and hope. Archangel Raziel is like the magical Merlin, the magician archangel, allowing us to open up our crown chakra to claircognizant, higher information, higher truths, higher symbols, esoteric symbols, knowledge from ancient times, from past times. He helps us with alchemy, from taking some sort of energy or situation and transforming it, alchemizing it, and creating something else with it, something better, something more, like, to me, solid and secure, or more magical, if you will. He's definitely an archangel of magic. He's dealing with all these wonderful esoteric symbols. This is the Star of David here, as above, so below. It's an intersecting, two intersecting triangles, one pointing up and one pointing down. The one pointing up is allowing this clear, direct access to the heavens, to universal knowledge and wisdom and magic. And it's being brought down into form through the second triangle and manifested, dealing with the law of attraction and manifestation, visualization, manifestation of what it is that you visualize or think about or believe in. So again, it's bringing things into manifestation here. He's the archangel that deals with divine magic. So wonderful archangel to work with, and remember that whatever you're working on or whatever is going on in your life, there's hope. Okay, the petrified wood people. A petrified wood from Bandon. Okay, this one's kind of jumping at my eyes here. We have brilliant idea, Archangel Uriel, and it says, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So Archangel Uriel to me is the archangel that assists us in healing our mental body, our thoughts and belief systems, kind of transforming them, if you will, from any lower vibrational or glass half empty mentality to a higher vibration of glass half full. And to me, he also works with the crown chakra and claircognizance, but also the third eye chakra and clairvoyance. Kind of gives you those flashes of knowingness or insight, or flashes of pictures and visualizations of things to come, or things that you're supposed to take the next step on. A lot of times, again, because he deals with that mental realm, anything to do with seeing, knowing, understanding, he's working with those levels. And you can see that he's holding a lightning bolt arrow. Okay, so it's kind of this, again, this flash of insight, or this direct manifestation, perhaps even, of something that comes unexpected and out of the blue. He kind of reminds me of the planet Uranus, astrologically speaking, where Uranus says to expect the unexpected, and it's something that comes in quick and fast, and you didn't expect it or realize that it was going to go that way. I feel like Archangel Uriel sort of works the same way. And he's on a Pegasus unicorn, not just a Pegasus that is a horse with wings, but a unicorn that has a horn as well. So again, this indicates some sort of direct link or direct access to Source, God, universe, and the information coming from that. The wings on the Pegasus take you higher, rising above any challenges and moving up and into higher states of beingness to make whatever ideas you have something that can be manifested on the earth plane. All right, and then for those of you that chose the Lake Superior agate, okay, this one's calling my attention, Lake Superior agate. Crystal clear intentions. I think these are like 3 of my most favorite cards in this particular deck. This is crystal clear intentions with Archangel Michael. And it says, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So of course, Archangel Michael is the protection angel. He's the angel that can pull cords, release us from lower vibrational energies, whether they be emotions and thoughts and belief systems within ourselves, or pulling cords between us and other people, relationships, to disconnect from energies that no longer serve our best and highest interest, or pull cords and separate us from and clear away blocks or certain situations or circumstances that are not in our highest and best interest to be connected to anymore. So he's definitely this kind of gung-ho, powerful, confident, courageous archangel that leads us to the next step on our highest and most important destiny path. There's a lot of blue here that I'm attracted to, and it's kind of a turquoise throat chakra blue. So this is to me about speaking your truth with confidence, speaking your truth with honesty and integrity. So there may be a situation out there where you need to communicate and speak honestly and truthfully about what is right for you or what your inner truth is. And you're definitely protected and guided as you do this. Archangel Michael has this beautiful golden yellow light that's surrounding his crown chakra. So you're being led and guided. If you feel that pull, like I need to speak my truth, I need to stand up for myself, I need to stand my ground or create a boundary. And you know, he's kind of the warrior angel, but it doesn't mean you have to fight, but it does mean that you should be more assertive. And be more assertive, again, not with how you speak. We don't want to speak with frustration or anger, but you need to speak with authority and an unwavering kind of faith about what it is that you want, who it is that you are, where you want to go next, etc. So make sure that you have very crystal clear intentions as you move forward on your path and before any kind of communication or conversation with other people. So I hope you've all liked this weekly angel card reading. Thank you so much for all of you that share my videos, comment on my videos, subscribe to my channel if you've subscribed. Thank you for all of those that check me out on Facebook and my daily astrological and spiritual posts, as well as peruse my website. I appreciate each and every one of you and all of your support. It really makes a difference in what I'm doing and who I am out in the world, and assists and supports me in what I love to do, which is empowering other people, educating other people, assisting other people, bringing guidance from your angels and guides to other people. So thank you all. I send you much love and light and many, many angel blessings.